Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So you asked and you shall receive. Today is going to be a very quick and simple video. We're going to go ahead and just dive into how to make my green seasoning that you guys see me use for pretty much everything. So this is going to be very quick, simple. Everyone has their own way of making it. Like I always say, everyone has their own way of cooking. So let's just jump into today's video.
Mackerel, bully beef, chicken foot, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
All right, so let's just go ahead and do a quick run through of what we're going to be using. And it's called green seasoning for a reason, because majority of the things that at least that I put in it is green. So I'm going to be using a bunch of shallot or scallions, as they call it here in America, thyme. I'm going to be using green bell peppers, some culantro, or Trinidad's call it shadow benny. I'm going to be using a boatload of garlic that I've already peeled over here for you guys. A few onions. I only have one here, guys, but I'm going to be putting about 3 or 4 medium onions into this. A bunch of Scotch bonnet. You can put as much or as little as you want to. And some cilantro to this. So the first thing you want to do is wash all your ingredients thoroughly. In my water, guys, I've added some vinegar. The vinegar helps to take away any kind of sprays or pesticides or whatever the hell you want to call it that is sitting on the vegetable. So just wash it off quickly. Now, once it is washed, what you want to just go ahead and do is start to cut up your seasonings. You're not going to dice this up too small. You're just trying to help out your blender a bit. So you're just going to go ahead and cut through all your seasonings. And what I do once I cut my own, I just dump it in a bowl, or put it in a bowl actually. Let me just stop saying that. I'm Guyanese, guys. So I just go ahead and cut everything up and put it in a bowl. So I'm just going to go ahead and briefly cut this up. And by the way, I'm going to also be adding some ginger into this. I know you guys didn't see the ginger in the ingredients that I previously showed you, but I'm going to also add ginger. So you want to go ahead and just cut up everything. I'm just going to slice up my bell peppers, and I'm adding 3 bell peppers in total to this, 4 onions all together. And I added about 6 Scotch bonnet. You don't have to make it so spicy. You can pretty much do it as spicy or as not spicy as you want to. It's all totally up to you, but it may seem like a lot of pepper or spice in it, guys, but for the amount that I'm going to make, it's totally not going to be that spicy. So just go ahead and chop up all your vegetables. I went ahead and chop up everything else. I'm going to go ahead and work on the onions here. And then what you want to do is just go ahead and put it in a blender. As you can see, I have all my ingredients in a bowl. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in a blender, guys. And to help you along the way with this blending process, I'm going to use half and half, which means I'm going to use half of vinegar and half of just regular water. So I'm just going to basically push down everything into my blender. And then once all of that is in your blender and your blender is nicely full, you're just going to go ahead and add about a cup of vinegar, and then I'm going to add a cup of water. Now, you add the liquid depending on how thick you want this, guys. So if you don't want it to be too runny, add less water or less vinegar. If you want it super thick, if you want it to be thick, less water. If you want it to be not so thick, more vinegar and water. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this up and then show you what it looked like. All right, guys, and this is what you have. I've already bottled off most of mine, guys. But this is another batch that was done. That gave me about 2 blenders. So here's what I have for the green seasoning. Now, I don't know if everyone does this, but I do, guys. I went ahead and I added some all-purpose seasoning to mine, and I mixed it in. I'm also going to go ahead and add some salt into it, because this is going to be packed with flavors. Typically when I use this, I don't need nothing else most of the times, but I still go ahead and add it anyways. You know how we go. But yes, this is how simple it is, guys. And what you want to do is just go ahead and put this in a jar, typically a glass jar with a lid on it. Save it for as long as you want to. And you can put it on pretty much every and anything. So you can put it on fish, chicken, whatever meat you're using. Even if you're not using meat, it's good for sauces. It's good for everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Until next time, subscribe, like, share, comment, but do stay safe and be blessed.